Marines are made for this.
Target acquired! Specialist, huh? No, no! Doesn't this feel good? I know you missed this! That's a good for you! Not even close! Go, go, go! Calm down, don't freak out. Of course, I'm thinking Red's working for Trask. Could have killed him the day I just kicked him off the team.
Stop talking about mutant blood and gene splicing. Freak me out.
At least the money's good.
Don't want to talk? Fine by me!
Here to grace me with your presence?
You took the top shelf whiskey.
Earn it. That movie pulled Trask. Some self-righteous bull. You think we'd fuck up something this important?
Essex built team X to protect mutants. You couldn't even protect him if you hadn't left.
Enough of this shit. We don't need you, Runt. Never did.
Make this quick! It's been 48 hours since Essex was captured. We may already be too late. You good?
Yeah! Yes, Trask and his goons still hate mutants!
Yeah, well, give them a new reason to hate us.
Hey, speak to me.
Hold still.
You came back. Where are the others?
Leave me to do the dirty work as usual. Let's see if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be already late. Looks like she took off into the industrial park.
All right, let's search the area.
Status update.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
No answer. Stay sharp. I don't like this.
Should do another sweep. It's too quiet.
Shut it, freak! Ship's gassed it off.
Not today, Bob.
The hell? Skullbuster! Up there! We need backup! Now!
There you are, Red.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Look, kid. I'm Wolverine.
Some folks can't wait to die.
Logan! It's me! Wait!
You came back. I've seen things from before.
Humans and mutants can't survive together.
I've tried to keep them safe for so long.
Fucking brats.
Inside, now!
I thought you were back. We were back.
We're gonna build a future for mutants. That is why you belong here.
Tear the beast. The hunt is ready.
Most people I see clearly. But you.
Just give in!
Remember who you are.
Just can't let a man rest in peace, can you? I've lived long enough. It's all started to blur together. Every fight. Every death. Trying to hold on. I can feel it slipping away. Who I am. Who I was. When that's gone, there won't be anything left except rage. Been fighting longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. That trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me. Wolverine.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics? Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We're focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
connect your checking, savings, and card for perks and rewards from day one. U.S. Bank Smartly. Earn, save, grow.
vacation is over.
Why?
HomeWise Appliance Summer Sale event.
Jamfor. कैम विजय आज क्या हुआ आपको आप गुम हुए हो सरदार जी पीछे आ जाओ सरदार साहब पीछे आओ पीछे ठीक है जीजू भाई पीछे आ जाओ नजर हमारे सरदार जी इधर पीछे
Privately owned and serving the community since 1904. East Lawn honors all cultures, rights, and traditions. Let us take care of all your funeral planning needs.
Can't make 2 trips. Would never make 2 trips. It's me, apartment 420B. Why would I put down my Ben & Jerry's? Too many.
गेट गए फिर मोचो का भी मोचोला दिखा रहा हूँ फिर मोचो का दिखा रहा हूँ फिर भाई भाई याद रखना वन पे भाई तार पे ध्यान रखना फिर मुझको करने लगा मुझको भाई भाई वन वन भाई आगे आगे मत करते रहो फिर आगे आ जाते हो आपका फेस मैसेज आ सकता है वीरेंद्र भाई साहब अभी टाइम लगा एक लगाएंगे टाइम लगेगा दूसरों का तो अच्छा बनता है सुशील भाई अपना सुशील भाई ये 1 से 2 आएगा स्वर्ण जी सुशील भाई कटरा है मेरा मैं आगे जा रहा हूँ
Guys, welcome to the Vlad Catcher Show, the #1 show for founders, execs, and entrepreneurs who are scaling their businesses. This video is presented by Mimic, and we have an amazing interview for you today with its co-founder, Bob Blakely, about how he is growing and scaling the business. Bob, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Vlad. It's a pleasure to be with you.
So tell us, Bob, what's the origin story? How did this business come about?
So the origin story is experience with ransomware events. I have a couple of family members who are healthcare providers, and they have all worked in facilities that have been affected by a ransomware incident. And it's very disruptive, and they, experience the effects on patients, the effects on families.
As a mark of respect to the national flag during its glory. And please maintain silence throughout the ceremony. Thank you.
मैं करा लूं, चेंज कर दूं। ये दोनों मुझको बता दे रहा, दोनों दे रहा, दोनों दो। जो बंदे हैं, उनसे मिलने हैं, इनके राष्ट्रीय ध्वज को सैल्यूट करें। अब आप मेरे साथ 3 बार हिंदुस्तान जिंदाबाद के नारे लगाएंगे। यार भाई मैं ऐसा दे सकता हूँ भाई ऐसे दे सकता हूँ। देखो देखो ठीक है आगे हो वही राइड करने लगा, वही करा रहा हूँ। अब देखो इंदर भाई को रहने दो, उनका प्रेम अच्छा बनना चाहिए। भाई फ्रंट फेस दिखाऊं डीजी का ये वन देखो वन क्लोजर दूं डीजी का डीजी क्लोजर जा रहा हूँ डीजी
One of the things that you learn in the Army specifically are the Army values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And those are the same values that Purdue Global holds with its organization. So that familiarity allows the military to feel very comfortable here. So I would tell them that you have my support, you have the support of Purdue Global, and don't be afraid to take that first step. This is my comeback. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Vistaprint is where your big ideas become bold apparel, so you can wear and share your brand in custom t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Just think it, click it, and print it with Vistaprint. Print your possible with 20% off your first order at Vistaprint.com.
साथियों ने कीमती सामान मोबाइल पर्स बच्चों एवं बुजुर्गों का विशेष ध्यान रखें। आप सभी दर्शकों का बीएसएफ की तरफ से जेसीबी अटारी को लाने के लिए हार्दिक धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
जेसीबी अटारी परिसर से शांतिपूर्वक प्रस्थान करें। साथ ही दर्शक अपने कीमती सामान, मोबाइल, पर्स, बच्चों एवं बुजुर्गों का विशेष ध्यान रखें। आप सभी दर्शकों का बीएसएफ की तरफ से जेसीबी अटारी पर पधारने के लिए हार्दिक धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
यार कैंप को छोड़ो, वाइड अप करो, महेंद्र भाई साहब को किसी को जीवन चौकी महेंद्र भाई साहब को भेजो जल्दी यार। मैं तो जीवन चौकी पब्लिक के छात्र हमारे संस्कारों तो कृपया नाम से खुद से संपर्क करें। एक बार प्रश्न है, जीवन चौकी पब्लिक स्कूल के छात्र अगर हमारे पास सुन पा रहे हो तो कृपया हमसे खुद से संपर्क करें। कह दो यार, कोई तो सेरेमनी परेड की कार्रवाई समाप्त हो चुकी है। आप सभी दर्शकों से विनम्र निवेदन है, कृपया समय एवं सुरक्षा को ध्यान में रखते हुए जल्द से जल्द स्टेडियम परिसर को खाली करें। अब हो गया ना? साथ ही अपने
My kids can't hide anything from me.
I'm home.
Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up.
Charmin Ultra Strong has a diamond.
सर्वादादी गणपति बप्पा सर्वादादी गणपति बप्पा तो मैं आत्माराम तुकाराम भिड़े गोकुलम सोसाइटी का एकमेव सेक्रेटरी। जय स्वामीनारायण, जय जिनेंद्र। कैसे हैं आप लोग? ओ पंजाबी आ गए। हैप्पी इंडिपेंडेंस डे टू यू ऑल।
भारत माता की जय।
विश यू ऑल अ वेरी हैप्पी इंडिपेंडेंस डे। आप सभी को भारत के स्वतंत्रता दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आज का दिन हम सभी भारतीयों के लिए बेहद खास और गर्व का दिन है। 15 अगस्त भारत का स्वतंत्रता दिवस और आज हम मौजूद हैं न्यूयॉर्क सिटी के दिल में, दुनिया की सबसे प्रसिद्ध और ऐतिहासिक जगहों में से एक टाइम्स स्क्वायर पर, where the Indian community has come together to celebrate India's Independence Day. Thousands of miles away from India, भारत से हजारों मील दूर अमेरिका के इस ऐतिहासिक शहर में जब हमारा तिरंगा शान से लहराता है तो हर भारतीय का दिल गर्व से भर जाता है। आज का यह ध्वजारोहण समारोह केवल एक उत्सव नहीं है, यह हमारी आज़ादी, एकता, देशभक्ति और भारतीय पहचान का प्रतीक है। और आज न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स स्क्वायर पे मौजूद है तारक मेहता का उल्टा चश्मा के कलाकार जेठालाल, दिलीप जोशी, आत्माराम तुकाराम भिड़े, मंदार चंदावरकर, बबीता मुनमुन दत्ता, माधवी भिड़े, सोनालिका जोशी।
Kajan, and I'm very proud, born and bred New Yorker of Indian parents. It is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome you to the Federation of Indian Associations flag hoisting ceremony as we come together to celebrate the spirit of India for its 80th year of independence, to celebrate its heritage, unity, and the beautiful bond between India and the United States of America. Today, as we proudly raise the flag of India, referred to as the Tiranga, the tricolor, we are reminded that this flag represents not only the nation itself, but also the values of unity, diversity, freedom, and hope. The saffron color stands for courage and sacrifice, white for peace and truth, green for faith and growth. The wheel in the middle, the Ashoka Chakra, represents justice and constant progress. For all those living away from the motherland, moments like this hold a very special place in our hearts. The Tiranga connects us to our roots while reminding us of the contributions we can make to the communities we proudly call home. On behalf of the Federation of Indian Associations, the FIA, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our distinguished dignitaries, elected officials, community leaders, sponsors, volunteers, families, friends, and everyone who has joined us today. Your presence makes this celebration even more meaningful. So, with immense pride in our heart, let us come together to honor our beloved India and celebrate the strong bridge of friendship between India and the United States of America. That said, let's begin what we're here for. I would like to invite the Honorable Consul General of India, Ambassador Binoy Pradhanji, along with New York State Senator Honorable Jeremy Cooney, FIA Chairman Mr. Ankur Vedya, FIA President Mr. Srikanth Akapalli, along with and just in time, Cinestar and Director from India, Sri Adi Visesh, and a long-awaited team, Tarak Mehta's team, consisting of producer Sri Asit Modi, Sri Dilip Joshi, Srimati Munmun Datta, Sri Mandar Chandwaka, Srimati Sonali Joshi, Sri Balvinder Singh Puri, and Nitish Paluni. Along with playback singer, Srimati Sunita Upadhyaya. Oh my God. Please come up to the podium. First, Ms. Krisha Bhatt to lead us in the American National Anthem.
$241, $243. Nope.
Round Table Pizza Delivery! A feast for me. Round Table's Dragon's Fire Feast, loaded with bold Nashville flavor. Eat the heat.
Skincare can start in the laundry room. That's why I always recommend All Free Clear for sensitive skin. It's free of dyes and perfume.
It's a key part of my self-care routine and is gentle for my skin and hers too.
For an effective clean that's gentle on skin, all you need is All Free Clear.
To lead us in the American National Anthem. To lead us in the American National Anthem. What's so proudly reveals at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, all bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, so does that Lord banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the Okay, at this time, sorry about this, we will be hoisting the Indian flag, the main event we're here for.
Out the way. Open up.
भारत माता की जय। जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य उच्छल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
What a moment. Filmmaker Sri Adivi Shesh, known for his powerful performances and versatile storytelling, he has carved a special place in Indian cinema. From Major to Godachari, his work has earned both critical acclaim and a devoted audience. Let's please give him a warm and enthusiastic welcome to the remarkable Mr. Adivi Shesh. I have to say this, Bagunara.
The Domino's Mix and Match menu gets you all of this for just $6.99 each.
Cremation gives you choices, but not always somewhere to return to. Because life moves, and over time, things can drift. One day someone will want to find them, to know where to go. So give them somewhere to be remembered, peaceful and permanent. It's never too late to place and honor your loved one at East Lawn. There's easy payment plans available and 0% interest options. To learn more or take a tour, visit eastlawn.com.
Hey, this Bagunara.
Hey. All right, well, you know, when I grew up in San Francisco, there weren't many Indian folk growing up around me, so whatever friends I could find, I would talk to. And all of them happened to be Gujarati or Punjabi, so that's how I learned my Hindi in America. तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा स्वतंत्र दिनोत्सव की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं आप सबको. And मानवल को ఇక్కడ ఉండడం చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది. And very, very happy to be here. You know, I remember being a child, we would be fighting with all the aunties and uncles to try and get to do our outfits so we could perform the FIA dances, the hit songs. You know, back then it was Chaya Chaya and all those other songs we would do. You know, whatever patriotic song, you know, Fir Bhi Dil Hindustani, Shah Rukh Khan says, we'd be trying to dance on that. And for the love of God, if we could just convince one uncle or one auntie to get that spot, it was amazing. So I just want to congratulate all the kids for doing what you did. I know what it's like to be you. I know what it's like to stay up all night and make those outfits and to perform in front of all these people. So it's amazing. A big round of applause for the kids for their dances. Huh? So when I'm here, I'm not just here as, you know, an Indian actor. You know, I'm happy to be that. But, you know, one of the reasons I moved back to India was because at that time I felt like there couldn't be something big that an Indian person could achieve. And today I'm standing here, I see Jeremy Cooney, he's a state senator, Indian guy, state senator. We've got Sarita Garu, she's trying out for the New York Attorney General. I mean, you've got all these guys doing all these big things. I'm wondering, arey yaar, shayad galat industry mein try kar liya, Hollywood mein bhi shayad try karna chahiye tha. But you know, I think it's amazing. You guys are paving the path for us. Congratulations on our 80th birthday for our country, our 80th Independence Day. And congratulations on America's 250th. So, Jai Hind and God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Adivi Shesh. Thank you so much. FIA has put this event together, and before I call upon...
Most of you have gathered here to see them, the team of Tarak Mehta. I would request their lead, Sri Ashit Bhai Modi, along with the crew, to come here and acknowledge the crowd. Thank you for joining us on a short notice and making our community proud and joining the celebrations. Ashit Bhai, thank you. Please come. Thank you, Ankur Bhai. Happy Independence Day to you all. Respected Sir Sri Pradhan Sir, Jami Koni, and everyone, dignitaries, Harsh Bhai, and all, Srikant Garuji, Sujal Bhai. It's an amazing moment for us, most memorable moment for us. Thank you for giving us this moment. Thank you FIA, thank you FIA team, and thank you New York. New York ka Vijay Aso. Thank you, thank you. Thank you in the ceremony of flag hosting at Times Square. It's amazing. I don't have any words. बहुत खुशी हुई आप लोग से मिलके, आप लोग दूर दूर से आए हमारी टीम से मिलने के लिए। मैं आप सबका बहुत आभारी हूँ, FIA का आभारी हूँ, बहुत खुशी हुई। और मैं अभी आपके चहेते कलाकार एक्टर दिलीप जोशी जेठालाल जी को देता हूँ, आपसे कुछ बात करेंगे।
जय स्वामीनारायण, जय जिनेंद्र। कैसे हैं आप लोग? मजामा। आज के इस पावन अवसर पर हमारे 80वें इंडिपेंडेंस डे पर आप सबको दिल से बहुत 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 बधाई। और FIA और सब माननीय जो यहाँ उपस्थित हैं, सब ऑनरेबल गेस्ट, उन सबको भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि आपने हमें ये मौका दिया, हमें यहाँ उपस्थित रहने का मौका दिया। यहाँ एज टूरिस्ट कई बार आए थे टाइम स्क्वायर में, पर आज ये जो जैसा आसिफ भाई ने कहा कि ये जो मोमेंट है वाकई में बहुत ही अविस्मरणीय मोमेंट है और हम सब बहुत ही प्यारी मेमोरीज लेके वापस घर जाएंगे। और ख़ास करके इंडिया में तो हम कई बार इंडिपेंडेंस डे मनाते हैं, लेकिन आज यहाँ न्यूयॉर्क में टाइम स्क्वायर में इंडिपेंडेंस डे मनाने का आपने जो हमें मौका दिया, हम वाकई में बहुत बहुत आप सबके शुक्रगुजार हैं। थैंक यू सो वेरी मच, थैंक यू।
भिड़े भाई हमारे एकमेव सेक्रेटरी,
सर्वाधारी गणपती बाप्पा तो मैं आज परम तुकाराम भिड़े गोकुलम सोसाइटी का सेक्रेटरी, पूरी गोकुलम सोसाइटी की ओर से आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ, सबको धन्यवाद देता हूँ हमें यहाँ बुलाने के लिए। और खास करके FIA के सभी डिग्निटरीज, सभी ऑनर मेंबर्स, थैंक यू सो वेरी मच। आज यहाँ पे मैं पोपटलाल जी को बहुत मिस कर रहा हूँ, बहुत सारी कन्याएं दिख रही है यहाँ पे, लेकिन आई एम श्योर वो भी एक दिन यहाँ पे आएंगे और यहाँ पे उनको अपने सपनों की रानी मिल जाएगी। थैंक यू वेरी मच वंस अगेन फॉर दिस ऑनर, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। और आप सभी को भारतीय स्वाधीनता दिवस की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
बबीता जी, मनमोहन दत्ता।
Good morning, everyone. It's an immense matter of pride for all of us to be here today at this wonderful, place, New York. हमारे लिए बहुत बहुत गर्व की बात है to be present here in front of all of you. Thank you FIA for this wonderful invitation. Thanks to everyone standing in front of all your dignitaries. This is actually pretty surreal for all of us. So thank you so much and happy independence to all of you. বেঙ্গলি কই है नहीं शायद यहाँ पे, so I don't know. নমস্কার আপনাদের সবাইকে। कोई আছে, কেউ আছে এখানে বাঙালি? আপনি বাঙালি? You are a Bengali? কেমন আছেন? আপনার সাথে তো কথাই হলো না। Okay, wonderful. Happy independence to all of you. सोनालिका जोशी जी कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे आप सबसे?
Red Robin's Big Yum Deals, starting at just $9.99. Come with a bottomless side and beverage. Bottomless sides and beverages. Sounds like a good deal. Red Robin, yum.
आप सबसे।
Hello everyone.
And my Takiya Kalam from our show goes well here. That Agabai! Really, खूप छान वाटतंय, खूप अप्रतिम वाटतंय. Everyone said like we are very speechless, very touched because we are celebrating this Independence Day here in USA. It's a very big thing for us, and thank you so much who invited us here, and we are very thankful and grateful for this lovely memory. Thank you so much. Thank you so much everyone for your love and this incredible honor. Thank you so much everyone. Thank you.
Namaste everyone. Namaste. Namo Parvati Pate Hara Hara Mahadev. It's an absolute honor to be standing where I am right now. Coming from Himachal, Shimla, and now here in New York. So thank you so much FIA. I just want to say India may be thousands of miles away from here, but India is never far from the heart of Indians. It will be never. And I just want to say, India may remain, our roots may remain in India, but our dreams are never, but our dreams can take us anywhere in the world. So we can do it, and thank you so much everyone. I am speechless, and I'm so nervous also. But thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you.
Thank you very much, New York, and thank you everybody for inviting us here. It's such a proud moment. और पंजाबी में कहते हैं ना, ओए दिल खुश कर देता. Thank you for honoring us, and we are overwhelmed actually. और सही कहा टप्पू ने कि हमारी जड़ें हिंदुस्तान में है, लेकिन हमारे ब्रांचेस, हमारे सपने पूरे विश्व में है. And stay together, stay blessed, and stay healthy. वाहिगुरु राखा बोले सोनिया. Thank you.
भारत माता की जय. भारत माता की जय. भारत माता की जय. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Asad Bhai. Thank you, the team of Tarak Mehta. It's an honor. Please. Sure. I would start with the speech as we are short of time. It is indeed an honor beyond words to stand in the heart of Times Square, the crossroads of the world, as we hoist the tricolor of India on this historic day. We gather here a truly remarkable, confident India's 80th independence celebration. In the very year we here in our homeland of the United States celebrate its 250th anniversary, two great democracies, two enduring civilizations bound together.
I'm going to transform my voice into a violin. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Audrey, and in this video, we'll cover recording with Studio 2.0. So you'll gain the skills you need to capture clean, high-quality audio. This is important because whether you're using your recordings in their original state in your music or as reference points for Suno to turn them into something magical, there are some best practices that will set you up for success. Let's dive in. Recording audio in Suno Studio is not new, but it's still one of the most inspirational ways to work because it allows you to capture live audio to use in your music. This is a pretty standard DAW feature where you can record every layer from scratch, but the Suno difference is that you can use any audio as a source for generating new sounds. What this means is you don't need to be a great singer or play an instrument at a professional level. You can sing out of key, you can tap onto your desk, record it into Studio, and prompt Suno to transform it into something different. I'm going to show you how to record in just a second, but first, just to give you an idea of some of the power that Studio has, I'm going to transform my voice into a violin. let's start with capturing your audio. You can actually record up to 2 sources of audio at the same time in studio, but for the purposes of this demo, I'm just going to record one channel, my voice, into this mic, which is connected to my computer. If the internal mic on your computer is all you have, it'll be fine, but if you have an external mic connected via a USB or an audio interface, it's going to be a much higher quality result. I'm going to open up a song I've been working on into studio. I've got all of the instrumental tracks, but I want to add some vocals. First, I need to add a new track, so I'll either click Add New Track on the bottom left, or I can press Shift-T and then the letter A for audio. Here's a tip. I'm going to rename my track Vocal 1 to stay organized. Now you want to set your input source. You select that from the drop-down, and because I have a gain control on my mic, I'm going to do a test to set the level so that I don't clip the input. Now we've set our input to input B, which was the external mic, so I'm going to click on B to arm my track, and we're ready to record now. I'm going to wear headphones so the mic doesn't pick up the track while recording, and I'm using wired headphones so that there is no latency between what I'm hearing and when I'm recording. And make sure you're in a quiet space when you record so your mic doesn't pick up any background noise. Right before we start recording, we want to actually calibrate the latency. This is super important to make sure that everything you record is perfectly aligned with the rest of your track. Super easy to do, just go to the drop down below the red record button and then click calibrate next to latency, and you're going to hear some taps. That's just studio calculating the latency to make sure everything's lined up. The final thing I want to do is turn on the metronome, so
A lot of people have told me that they got married because of me. Then I asked them a question. Then why am I not married? Probably the lie is that you just need one song to become popular. That's not. A lot of people have told me that they got married because of me. Then I asked them a question. Then why am I not married? If there was no social media, I wouldn't be. Probably the lie is that you just need one song to become popular. That's not. Probably the lie is that you just need one song to be. A lot of people have told me that they got married because of me. Then I asked them a question. Then why am I not married? If there was no social media, I wouldn't be here. I feel that you shouldn't just listen to today's trends. You should learn to appreciate it as well. Only then you'll start to learn how to make music for everyone. Till the label calls and says, you know what, if you don't give the song in the next 10 minutes, the song won't release. Till then, I'll keep working on it. See how bad it is. This is what you guys hear finally. Hi, this is Anirudh and I'm answering 50 questions for Billboard India. It was Yanni's track, which when I was 3 years old, I remember on Doordarshan, there was Yanni, who's a superb artist, who was playing in front of the Taj Mahal. So I saw that on Doordarshan, and you know, when you're a kid, they get you the Choco keyboards, right? So I tried playing that. So yeah, Yanni's track was there. It's been about 41, 42 films now, if I'm not wrong. And see, I don't consider anything as a failure because from the first album itself, there was a lot of pressure on us to deliver an album hit. When 3 came out, when Kolagari happened and then the rest of the songs happened, what happened was that we had this pressure within us to make sure that we deliver in every film. And strongly I believe that when a producer is paying you so much of money, he's paying you for a reason, and that reason is, suppose the film is going to open at, say, 10 rupees, for example. If he's getting you on board, if he's getting us on board, my job firstly is to make sure that before the film comes out, I need to make the film known, number one. I need to make the songs of the film work, number two. And if that 10 rupees is going to be the opening of the film, at least 12 or 13 rupees should be the opening. Sometimes when the film doesn't do well, you feel a little bad because like we know within the studio how much of time and effort we put into every film. Sometimes even when some scenes are not working for us, we try our level best to, you know, kind of, in our view, what is not working in the scene, we try to mask that as well. Sometimes when the film overall doesn't work, then you feel a little bad for a couple of days, because I always feel that when a film works, like most of our songs, it doesn't matter if the film works or not, like even now people listen to it, but when a film works, the reach of it multiplies. Sometimes you kind of lose out on that reach when the film doesn't work.
We're looking for adults 45 and under to be in our HPV vaccination ad. Sound like you?
Not me. In a relationship.
If you're sexually active and unvaccinated, it could still be you.
I'm too old.
If you're under 45, you're not. For most people, HPV clears on its own.
I lose out on that reach when the film doesn't work. The Jersey theme, I want to play this because 2011, on November 15th, it was a different Anirudh, and 16th, life changed overnight. So this is like the train scene where, you know, Nani goes crazy. Sometimes I think what changes you as an artist is I try to kind of fit in a smaller film once every 4 or 5 films. And that one film will really, what shall I say, that kind of opens up our mind. It gives us a different feel. When I was doing your Maris and Vedalams and Kattis and Masters, in between there was a Nanu Raudida where I just made 6 love songs, and I had no aim that, you know, people should dance in the theatre or, you know, they should be screaming in the theatre. They just go sit and listen to a nice love romantic album. So sometimes a film like for example now maybe you can say L.I.K. What happens is sometimes you need that little bit of a balance, because otherwise if you're only doing the biggest films in all, not just Tamil, in Telugu or Hindi or Tamil, what happens is sometimes you may get a little bored. The VIP title track, the tune was done in like 5-10 minutes. The whole song was done. But then how we arranged it, you know, added those hip-hop elements and then rock and metal and all that, I think that took a couple of months. But generally it takes about at least 2-3 weeks for me to, every day I'll keep adding some stuff, next day I'll come and I'll delete it. And then finally on the final day I'll decide that when I have to submit the song tomorrow, there have been cases where the night before at 10 PM I'll be like, the arrangement doesn't work. So I'll remove everything and start afresh. So yeah, it's always a work in progress. And till the label calls and says, you know what, if you don't give the song in the next 10 minutes, the song won't release. Till then I'll keep working on it. Yeah, I make it a point that every year I at least attend about 5 to 6 concerts of the artists that I want to go and watch, because we are touring so much around the world, you learn a lot from attending those concerts as well. You know, I watched the Coldplay show and I came back about 7-8 years ago, and I wanted to incorporate the Xylo band in my show. As simple as that. And I asked them why no Indian artist is doing it. I said no, because it's expensive. Like, no, but if I do this show, so from then I made it a point that to my promoter I would be like, unless you can get me the Xylo band, I won't do the show. So things like that. Nowadays you learn about choreography, you learn about positioning of artists, how to create special moments within the show, lighting, it can be about the visuals, it can be about your stage setup. So it's all a homework. So for the past, say, 10 years, more than attending the concerts for the music, I have my notes on and I keep taking a lot of notes as to what we can do in our shows to improve the experience and make it feel like an international show and not just an Indian show. If there's an artist whose process I kind of imbibed, it would be Arijit, I think, because when I recorded him, what happens, he's up on the hill, right? So when he sings and sends it to me, what he did was he'll send me, whenever I sing for others or I record somebody, I'll always record a few options. I'll record like 3-4 options. Suppose later, tomorrow or later, I feel like, this line is better here, I would edit. But what Arijit does is he sends me about 20 correct takes. So if you just listen to one fully, it'll be right. But then there are 20. Then what I would do is I'll sit and edit word by word from which line that I liked. Say for example in Chale, I'll take one line from this take 1 and the second line from take 16. So that's a big process by itself. So I get everything right and I'm very happy now. I've set it right. Then he'll call me one day and he'll be like, you know what, I've just re-sung it, can I send it to you? What I learned from him is I've lived with the song from the time I composed it, to the time I produced it, to the time I sent it to him. But then he's heard it only like for a day and he's singing it. So for him to get into the groove of the song, it takes time. So even I feel like that's why when I was saying I take a little bit of time, when I make a melody, it happens fast. But then production around it, once I work on it, I take time, I come back to it, I revise it. I get used to the song more, what works in the song, what doesn't. So it's almost like, it's like a living being, right? So from the time it's born to when it comes out, you kind of, the way you nurture it really matters. So I kind of learned that process from him and I've been imbibing that. Yeah.
I got a left side, outside, inside, out. I got love with a
Then there's it continue. See how bad it is. This is what you guys hear finally. Minus 0.0. No, I didn't learn singing or, you just, as a music composer, when you come up with something, you just sing it yourself. And then that's how I started singing songs. And when the director started liking it, I started singing more. And then sometimes when I realized that the song is going to work, then I started singing a little more. And now once we started performing on stage, what happens is, as I said, with the case of Arijit, because you travel with the song so much, the emotion, what we kind of try first, it takes time for a singer to catch on to it. Sometimes they catch it immediately, sometimes it takes time. But when you're pressed for time, when you have a delivery very quickly, or when the director and the hero have heard that song for many months now, when you suddenly change the voice, they get a little taken aback. So that's the reason why I sing more songs than what I'm supposed to. A lot of people have told me that they got married because of me. Then I asked them a question. Then why am I not married? Yeah, I think any of the songs from 3 probably will. A lot of people have told me that 3 or the O Penne and the Kanave Kanave. Or now recently somebody who came to take a picture with me told me that because of Dima Dima that the girl said okay to him. So I was thinking, what? Okay. Congratulations. All the best. Congratulations. All the best. And with respect to me, I think if you see my all my videos or my songs or promos, I always like to make fun of myself. So it would be a comical music rather than a mass hero music. I was on a flight and with my friend Siddharth, who takes care of all my work, and he was telling me that, you know what, Gautam is doing this small film with newcomer. It's not a planned shoot. He's just going to go to Ooty for a few days with a camera, and he's going to shoot a film and come with all kids there. I was like, what film is it? He never told me anything. Then Siddharth showed me like the idea of the film. I was on the flight, I was just taking off. I called Gautam and I took off on him. I said, how dare you not call me? He said, no, honey, I know you will not do this. It's a very, very small film and all that. But I was like, no, this is like it's about a college, a school band. It's a school film and it's a musical film. I enjoy it. What's your problem? I'll do it. He said, no, the market or the budgets and all that you leave, you just come, we just work on it. So that's how magic happened. Thank you for noticing that song. I don't think many people have. Yeah, I think because there are some fan pages which are dedicated only to that. So whenever I go on Twitter, I think there's an uneven chart guy if I'm not sure. So he keeps telling me every day where my songs are on every chart. And there's another one which just tells me my YouTube views. So thank you guys for doing all that because it keeps me in the loop. But yeah, you kind of know because suppose you're working with a specific label or a production house, when your song hits 100 million or 200, they put out creatives, right, which you post back. So yeah, I think social media has been a great multiplier for the reach of our music, and I know a lot of people say that it has its negatives and all that stuff, but I don't think so at all, because I think if there was no social media, I wouldn't be here today. See, everything starts off with one thing and then it becomes overused and then the next thing comes. So let's wait for the next thing. I would not say yes, I would not say no as well. If you think I'm so talented, thank you. If you think I'm not that talented, then it's somebody else who I'll keep to my grave. He also will not reveal himself, so it's fine. Yeah, there are so many international artists. In India, I always thought I wanted to, like, at least one emotional song I wanted to do with Lata ji, but obviously because I'm a big fan of her voice, and especially AR's collaboration with her and Luka Chupi, like that was when I was growing up, so those, and so that was very inspiring to me. So we took a leaf out of that book, and that's how we used S. Janaki Amma in VIP. Right now, I'm really loving the work of Fred again. I think, especially the way he does his live shows, I really enjoy, because we're used to the DJ culture now for a long time, but the way how he incorporates, playing the electronic music live in the show, I really like. And I'm listening to a lot of Afro house music now. Afro beats was before, like a few years ago, but now more of Afro house, and music like Fred again is what I really like. There are many. If you see, I'll have only very few chord progressions in life. There are many like that, but I think the kind of music that you grew up listening to was, say if you take about 10-15 of your favorite songs, they will have certain progressions which always stay with you when you become a musician. The kind of songs that inspired you to become a musician are what stay with you. So there are a lot of those progressions. Most pianists and keyboardists are comfortable making music or playing their song in a scale of C, which is the root note. But I always am comfortable playing the scale of A. So anything I make, I always make in the scale of A and then tune it down or scale it up depending on the instruments and the singer. So that's like I've noticed that most of them play on C because that's the first thing you learn. But I don't know why I'm just weird and I just always work on the A scale. 1000%. Because otherwise I think you would miss the bus otherwise. And more than anything, not just keeping track, you have to learn to enjoy it as well. It's not about, you know what, now people are listening to this Korean pop band, so I'll also listen to it. No. You have to try to analyze as to what people are liking in that, why they are liking that, and we should learn to like that as well for us to try to produce music in that soundscape. I've crossed the age of 30 now, but I have people in the studio who are like 20, 21, and some of our production producers are like 16, 15. So, you know, what gives them, what kind of music they are enjoying now is the music that I have to listen to and what I enjoy now as well. So I think keeping with the trend is very, very important for longevity, and yeah, we're trying to do that. Oh God. Whew. This was me in the band hunt competition in school for a channel which AR was a judge of. So our band, the same team, work with me now, and the same team are still close in the sense we won that competition, and AR gifted me and Leon, who's also a music director now, both of us a keyboard as the best instrumentalist. And it was in an age-driven competition in the sense people in any age group or category could participate. So we were like 14-year-olds competing with people who are 40, 50, and we won the competition, and AR gifted us both a keyboard saying like me and Leon were the best instrumentalists. So that was a special time in our lives. And the same team, whoever worked in that band, still work with me. Obviously, few of them have gone out and become music directors on their own and are doing very well for themselves. So yeah, I think that was one of the what shall I say, mass moments for us during school. Yes. I have a few lucky numbers.
I've realized that some of the most important parts of creating happen before the shoot. It's packing up, getting on the road, and giving yourself space to think. That's become part of my routine, and it's one of the reasons I've been enjoying the all-new 2027 Kia Seltos. Whether I'm loading up camera gear for a shoot or heading out for the weekend, it's got the room I need without sacrificing the premium feel. The panoramic display keeps everything I need right in front of me, and those little details that make the drive feel effortless. At the end of the day, the best tools are the ones that fit seamlessly into your life and let you focus on what matters most. For me, that's creating. If you're looking for a compact SUV that blends style, technology, and versatility, definitely check out the all-new 2027 Kia Seltos.
I've struggled to keep my acne under control in my 20s, but I've added something new to my routine recently that's really helped to show some improvement. Summers tend to be the worst for me because I spend so much more time outside, so sweat, oil, and bacteria build up from being more active in the heat. I already use La Roche-Posay products daily, which is why I'm so excited to team up with them to show you how the La Roche-Posay Effaclar BPO works on my sensitive skin. The Effaclar BPO is formulated with 5.5% benzoyl peroxide to target multiple types of acne while helping prevent future breakouts and without causing my skin to flake or peel. I saw massive improvements to my skin inflammation and breakouts in just a few days, even while continuing to do my favorite summer activities. So if you struggle with acne breakouts, give the Effaclar BPO from La Roche-Posay a try and let me know what you think.
I have a few lucky numbers. So, you know, the clock on my Mac, whenever I'm taking the final bounce of my song to deliver, it has to all add up to one of those numbers. You know, I don't want to tell you guys what numbers, but yeah, it has to add up. So even if it's one number off, I would wait for a minute, or I would do a little more edits and changes for that 1 minute till I can, you know, take the final bounce. Then on your levels, your fader levels, for when you balance your song, different elements, I have some numbers for that as well, which I'm superstitious about. So it cannot be, for example, it cannot be a -1.1. It has to be a -1.2. So I am a little psychotic like that. See, I studied commerce. No, I think, I strongly believe that, say, even if I make music for many more years to come, I always felt that I just want to do one film. That was my aim. But then I have been blessed and God was kind. Now we've crossed 15 years. If you cross 5, you're already a legend, I always thought. But we've crossed 15. And as long as we keep enjoying our process and people still, like all of you all still enjoy the music, I think we can keep going. And all these other things are, I don't want to keep my mind fixed only on the work I do, because then it becomes kind of monotonous. So I am very mentally invested in all the businesses that I've invested in, whether it be holding stakes in many companies or, being a brand ambassador to many a brand. I think it's always good to, diversify your portfolio. So, I don't know if this is a Billboard interview or a Forbes interview now, but yeah, it's not that from afternoon to early morning every day I'm making only music. I do spend a little bit of time on all my other ventures as well, and they also kind of keep me in the loop as to what goes around the world, and I'm just not cocooned to music or films. I also dabble around with different spheres of life. That's about it. There are so many, like you can say Aluma Doluma, for example. I didn't want the song to come out at all. I was like, no, this is not the song. I've said this once before, I think. They had the shoot in the morning, and in the night I called the director and I said, you know what, push the shoot. This song is not happening. It's not going to work, and Ajit sir's fans are not going to enjoy this, so please change the shooting date. He said, okay. Then he went and shot the song the next day. And he called me in the night and said, everybody loved the song over here. I was like, I told you not to shoot it. He said, no, everybody loved it. And he gave the phone to Ajit sir and the producer. All of them like, yeah, this song is going to be all that. I was like, oh God, no. We are doomed. I think I've become I first try to understand the person before understanding their film or, understanding what they're looking for. I try to understand the person. And I feel like in cinema, after a certain point in time, it's only 50% your work. It's also 50% handling people around you, their temperaments, their thought processes, to get into their heads and know what they're actually looking for. But as Hans Zimmer said, whatever they're looking for, you have to give them something totally opposite of that, which surprises them. So toughest director, I don't think anybody has been tough with us that way, because we try, I think they see our process, they know it's very disorganized, but they kind of understand that until and unless we are 100% happy with it, we will not even show them what we have. So yeah. Fun, all the younger directors, for example, like a Lokesh or a Nilsson or a Karthik Subbaraj, Atli, all these people have come to cinema at the same time that I also came. So our kind of the vibe that we'll have, or the sync that we'll have, will obviously be, because of age factors, will be slightly more than probably others. Generally, they know one thing, that they should never discuss deliveries with me. They all know that, okay, this fellow will give it at the 9th hour, 11th hour, whatever that is. But when he gives it, he'll make sure that he's not, he's not compromising even 1%. That they're all confident about. So I think that confidence also in them, because they are that confident, that's also an extra pressure on me to deliver my best for all these guys. Yeah, there must be hundreds of them. Whatever we have listened to growing up and whatever we listen to otherwise is what influences any artist to be, or at least me. Whatever kind of music I listened to in the 90s or 2000s is what I would have been influenced by when I started making music. And I also have some classical roots as well. I used to play in a Carnatic band, a fusion band. I dabble with Hindustani now and then. So whatever music you are inspired by is what you make. And there must be hundreds of genres which we haven't explored. Probably slowly we have to start listening to them also and get inspired by them. Out of the time that I'm awake, 99% is me time spent here in the studio. See, because I make music every day, there will be a lot of off days because sometimes I'll come and try to make something. Now, for example, after you guys leave, I'll try to make something after a while. If I'm not happy with what I'm doing, I'll just switch it off and I'll just chill. I'll go and play some sport, or I'll just watch a football match or something like that. So these creative blocks will happen, but when that happens, I'll just chill. I won't take it to heart or to head. I'll just chill after that. Okay, after a few hours it may come. After a date, something may come. So yeah, off days are there. I can choose when I want an off day. That's about it. Every time I start a song, I feel like a beginner. A lot of people have told me that they got married because
So welcome back, Salim.
Thanks, Adi.
When you start a session, you could maybe give different examples and add a song, the background score. How does that thing start? I mean, how does a meeting start? How does a brief begin? And how do you think about the approach to that project?
Yeah, I if I take a brief, let's say there's a song for a wedding which we have to do. So now it's very typical to have those elements of a hook and some doubles and some this and some that, and so I of course take the brief and I take everything, whatever is, I listen to people and whoever the client is, the director or advertising or whatever, and then I process it my way. I realized that if you are doing the music, it should have your personality. If you don't have your personality, then it could be anybody. Why would they come to you? So if you have to throw in your personality, not because you are so XYZ person and you have to, but it'll be fun for you. If you make it your own, then you'll have fun while making it. However typical the situation is.
But there are client requirements also, right? Or no?
Client requirements you're giving them, no? You're giving them that song, you're giving them that, Now, let's say, for instance, you have a song which is based in Punjab and it's a very typical dhol, baja kind of a song, okay? It happens to every second person, every third day.
Using a 1960s law in a 2026 world doesn't make any sense. We've been around for 52 years, and what we offer are state-subsidized
person every third day. Now, either you have fun with the dhol pattern. For instance, we did this song with Sukhwinder, sing for Coke Studio. Now that Peer Manavan Chalya. Now the pattern could have been but instead we just twisted it to ta 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 ginag ding ta 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 ginag ding ta that. So stuff like, I mean, just changing the chand of it, changing the style of it, changing the beat of it. We have the dhol, but mix it with guitars, mix it with, you know, like just like really like, you know, massive synths, which has a really like subtonal quality, and approach it in a really modern way, a way that you love, or go completely reverse, go completely folk. Don't add any effects, and record it and just present it the very raw version of what it would sound like. Like if you go in my lobby, there's a lot of reverb in my lobby. For Chak De, we wanted that dhol sound which had that stadium sound. Now, I could not go to a stadium and record. So what I did was I called Aslam Bhai and his Kachi Dholis. We got them outside and we took our room mics outside and we recorded it outside. Now, this idea I had got when I was recording, mixing our Bhumi album, which was a folk album we did at Peter Gabriel's studio in the year 1998. When we were doing that, and you know, there was a sound which he had created for his OVO album, where he had called these dholis, the Dhol Foundation, and made them stand on a staircase. It was a metal staircase, and he had mic'd the staircase in such a way, made them. It had a very reverberated kind of sound, you know. And I got the idea from there. I was like, wow, yeah, it'd be nice to, like, you know, record this crazy reverb of this dhol. So like a very big sounding sound with a lot of reverb which is there in the acoustics, not by adding some processor. This reverb is natural reverb. It's not a processed reverb, you know, so it's not any IR reverb. It's real. And it just sounded different. So like, presented like that, like, you know, try to bring out a different sound. So what I'm trying to say is like any idea which is very common for you, very common for the client and for you, and it's not exciting you. One would think, chalo yaar, Bollywood grooves ka ek loop leke aate, laga dete, let's just do it. And that's easy. Every third person has that groove. I mean, not third person, everybody has that groove. And yeah, I'm sure you like that. And you know, and that's it, your song is done. But, like they say, no pain, no gain. If you don't work hard, you'll never achieve, success.
But then there's a time limit also, no? Because you have your own studio, but I am, as a composer, in some rented studio, and he'll say, "Bhai, jaldi khatam karo."
If there's a will, there's a way. That's code number 10. Please don't, if you cannot, you have that time nahi hai, ye nahi, wo nahi. Arey, kuch nahi hai yaar. Other time tum Instagram pe rehte ho, phone pe rehte ho, aur ye sab natakbazi karte ho. Please, just get to work and let's get going. You know, chalo, microphone nikalo, khatam, chalu karo, bulao musician ko. Let's do it. You can do it, man.
But if budget constraints ke, boss kharcha nahi hai live ke liye, tu loop use kar, tu yehi kar. You know, those situations also are.
Arey yaar, tum to ye sab jagah pe rukavat dal rahe ho yaar. एक प्रोजेक्ट में कम पैसा मिला तो क्या नहीं, तो मर जाओगे क्या, भूखे मर जाओगे। खुशी जो मिलती है उसका कोई प्राइस तो होता है कि नहीं। The happiness and this thing you'll get, the satisfaction you'll get in doing a project, that has no price. That's priceless. That was not a quote. It was a conversation. No, it's a bad one. Cut that.
So, these things like handling clients and all, you of course have learned over the years. Shooting apne ko bhi tension hota tha.
Yeah. But things you learn and you grow, man, from there.
So experimenting is required in every song, or just being different is required in every project?
See, it's like, I'm not saying you should do it in every project. You should do it where you feel that, there is a need to. I'm saying everything you do, if you don't put in your own personality in it, it's no point, yeah. अभी चलो ठीक है यार, ये तो करना पड़ता है. This attitude is not going to make you happy. ये करना पड़ता है. Why? Maybe कुछ अगर आप अपना, if you bring in some love and some personality to it, you will be happy, and the project will work out better, and the client will be happy too. So it's a win-win situation. You can straight away say, "Arey yaar, it's such a done to death idea. Chalo yaar, karte yaar, bajao, khatam karo." That will make you unhappy. The client will be like, "Oh, it's just sounding normal," and it's a lose situation for everyone. And it's a lose situation for everyone. But if you throw in a little bit of your love and some ideas, if you stop your brain from thinking right from the beginning, how the hell are you going to, proceed ahead?
Since it's a creative industry or creative job, every job.
Yeah, music is an art. It's very important to understand that it's not a business, it's an art. Please, you're here. You are blessed if you're a musician. Not everybody is. God has given you something very, very special. Use it.
So, one more song that I'd like to kind of touch upon is Ye Hausla from Dole.
Yeah.
I was there during that recording.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was installing Vienna.
Vienna, yeah.
You go along with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That melody is become like an anthem for reality.
Anthem Sanskar.
For reality.
Yeah.
When there's कोई Indian Idol में से out होता है तो वो गाना वो बजता है.
Okay.
So how, when you were kind of composing the song, how did you kind of approach it? How did you, design it?
My God, this is a long story. So, actually the song was... एक तरफ तेरी धड़कन थी, सुनती है तेरी दूजी ओर, मौला मेरे टूटे ना ये डोर. That was a song. Okay. मौला मेरे टूटे ना ये डोर. It was from the movie Door, right? एक तरफ तेरी. So that was a composition which we had made. And Nagesh Kuknur heard it and he was like, "It's too sad." Yeah. I'm saying, "It's not sad, yeah. It's nice."
Was the situation sad?
It wasn't sad. She was going, this lady, Gulpanag, was going to find this other girl, Aisha Takia, because only through her that she could save her husband. That is the story. I mean, that was the situation. So it's a travel song. So it wasn't a sad thing, but this wasn't a sad song. मौला मेरे टूटे ना ये डोर, मौला मेरे टूटे ना ये. अगर ये करता तो sad हो जाता था, but it wasn't like that. Anyway, so he didn't like the song. So I'm like, okay, fine. I kept the song aside, and you know where the song actually went through finally. But so then. And because the song was in 7 beats, the lyricist had given me a lyric that I had made the tune, and we had written lyrics like "Roke hawa, roke ghata, roke zameen aasmaan." Something ऐसा कुछ था. So he liked the song. He's like, धुन में कुछ बात है, tune is nice, it's very sweet, yeah. And we put it to a 7 ka meter, you know. ऐसा कुछ था. So then he said कि यार ये गाना तो बहुत अच्छा है, but रोके हवा रोके घटा है. I said, no, these are my lyrics. You please let's get it written really well. So the lyricist Mir Ali Hussain came and he wrote, ये सर हौसलों से कैसे झुके, ये दिल आरज़ू से कैसे रुके. So it was ये सर हौसलों से कैसे झुके, ये दिल ये दिल आरज़ू से कैसे रुके. It was good. But बहुत ज़्यादा words नहीं है क्या? ऐसे इसको ये हौसला कैसे कर देते हो? ये हौसला कैसे झुके, ये आरज़ू कैसे? So I just started singing. ये हौसला कैसे झुके, ये आरज़ू. Made sense. That I was like, okay, song has something. And then Sulaiman started, putting a beat. And I was like, wow, this is a good bounce. And Shafqat was in town those days, and he had just sung Mitwa, and I really liked his voice. And I had liked his voice right from that time when he had done that fusion, uska jo group tha, he had done one. Khamaj karke ek gana tha uska. I really liked that. So we called him, and he checked the scale and everything, and he started singing, and I was like, wow, okay, this is sounding nice. That's how it is.
Where's Jeff?
Deal him out.
Again?
Where's Dad?
Same place he always is.
Overjet voice charts every exam, hands-free.
He started singing, and I was like, wow, okay, this is sounding nice. That's how it is.
I think
it was a very last-minute collaborative effort. Like Nagesh didn't like the song, which I made for Door, which then went to Chak De, and then immediately I came up with the song, and then the lyricist came up with this line, and so it was again people's energies.
So your melodies end up becoming very Sufi, very soulful.
It's not a good thing, no?
No, I mean, that's how it is.
ऐसा मत बोले यार. We've done not only just that, we've done songs like Chak De, and we've done songs like Aaja Nachle, and then we've done like Evi Evi Lut Gaya, and then
Chance Pe Dance and whatnot.
And then Fashion Ka Jalwa, and it's Dance Pe Chance, by the way. And it doesn't matter. And lots of songs which have a kind of a funky beat, and Kurma Hua. Yeah.
So, is it that you have a bank with you and then...
No. I hate creating songs and putting it in a bank. I make it for the situation and for the film. I never ever compose a song and just keep it. If I compose a song and then if I'm not working on a movie at that time, then I just release it as a single. As you know, we've done a lot of singles.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, does the composition happen when the brief is given to you, or you take 2 days, ke 2 din baad milte hain, or I'll take a walk around the beach and
Yeah, beach and all, are you mad? No way. I just start.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm lucky that I get a tune, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
But I'm blessed and cursed with this whole thing about if I'm working on a song, then sometimes I'm blessed that I get it very fast, sometimes I'm cursed that I don't get it. But I'm blessed that I always work towards getting a good song, and I think of like several tunes before I lock into one. But sometimes I lock into one and I feel, "Arey yaar, isme kuch baat hai. This is nice." Like when I composed Shukrana La, it was like Shukrana La. When I sang that part itself, I felt like, "Arey, isme kuch power hai yaar. Kuch baat hai isme." और तुझमें रब दिखता है. I felt like, yaar, इसमें एक दर्द है. There's some power in this, and I knew it. That it's special. And the tune by itself on the piano should sound amazing, or on a guitar or whatever, or a harmonium. And then it can only get better. But if you start playing chords and you start putting a beat and producing it and so I think as a composer I would always say that, first feel the DNA of the tune. Let's break it down to just the tune and sing it and feel it that isme kuch dum hai. It's got some power, it has some meat. Only then proceed ahead to produce it and, program it and whatnot. But if your tune doesn't have the love and the euphoria, then, how much ever you dress it up, it'll still lack that real power.
Right. So selection of patches, for example, in Dance Pe Chance.
Yeah. Dance Pe Chance was a, yeah.
So how does that happen? I mean, how do you select you have a lot of material.
I like to have fun with my plugins, and I like to kind of, like look at what I have, and okay, I try to first just have fun with the Logic plugins which I have already, which are native Logic plugins, and but one of my favorites since till now is Omnisphere. It's just something that blows me. It's got so much like personality, and there are so many more synths like Spire and like so many new things. Like the Rolly is really amazing. It has some really cool stuff. You can do some amazing stuff and whatever. But something about the Omnisphere, man, it just has a great personality. And whatever Spectrasonics makes, it has something. Even the keyscape is beautiful.
It is.
And so yeah, Trilogy and RMX of course. But yeah, Omnisphere is like, so yeah, anything I do with Omnisphere in a song, it makes it sound good. I used a lot of, at that time there was no Omnisphere, it was Atmosphere.
That's true.
While I was working on Rabne Bana Di Jodi. So I used a lot of that, especially on Dance Pe Chance.
And make sure Eric Prosing knows your...
Oh, he's my god. He's my god. He's very amazing, incredible, sonic maestro.
So speaking of these foreign artists, or people from outside India, who do you follow? What do you listen to when you're traveling?
I listen to everyone. I've been listening to Bruno Mars lately. I've been listening to a band called Dirty Loops. Fantastic band. Whoa. I listen to everyone. I listen to Ariana Grande, I listen to Coldplay, I listen to John Mayer, I listen to everyone. I listen to Chick Corea, I've been listening to so many different artists. And then I'll throw in a Ghulam Ali in between. And then I'll throw in a Medias and Saab in between. And I've been listening to a lot of Bade Ghulam Ali Khan these days. And I've been really fascinated with all the amazing thumris he did back then. And everybody's been doing it now. So many years, Yaad Piyaki and all those. And
so when you do listen to these people, these bands, and these songs, what is it that works in your mind? How do you break down the song, or do you just kind of enjoy it, or do you?
Yeah, listen to it and it stays with me. The aura of this music.
No termites here.
Just peace of mind.
Hi, I'm Jim Caviezel, and I'm excited for you to see my new trailer, Ghost Soldier. It comes out exclusively in theaters. Check out the trailer right now.
Jeez, kid.
Trapping wolves is illegal.
You live around here?
Wolves!
Get behind me, kid.
His pop, when he was killed overseas, left a big hole here.
I'm sorry.
We are going to make billions. Do whatever it takes to get these people off their land.
This is our final offer. It's generous.
This land goes to my grandson.
Corporate tyranny is still tyranny.
This guy might be a problem.
Go check him out.
Boom.
Thank God.
You can thank God all you like. Look the fella you're about to meet.
He's an old school Green Beret with advanced military training.
It won't be a fight. It'll be a massacre. We're done messing around. Burn the place down. I'm just not gonna let anyone come into my town. I burn down our homes and kill my friends.
Listen carefully. You made the mistake of thinking you're safe behind money and guns. But this land doesn't belong to you. I've been paid to end wars and dismantle regimes. I'm the man they send to erase problems. And tonight, you're the problem. God will judge our enemies. I'm out! I'll just arrange a meeting. Boom.
Listen to it and it stays with me, the aura of this music.
Deconstructed कि baseline कैसे चल रहा है, drum कैसे चल रहा है, melody कहाँ है?
I deconstruct it, yes.
Immediately or
No. I first listen to any song or I watch anything first as a viewer, as a listener. I first listen as an audience. Then it attracts me and then I get into the DNA of it. I start breaking it down. And I start listening to it more and more and more and more, and then if it fascinates me more, then I start YouTubing and I like figuring out like what's going on.
Okay.
You know?
So the first thing that hits you is the melody or the bass or drums or?
The song by itself. I can't break it down. Like I said, I first listen to it as a listener, as a common man.
Right.
And if it touches me, it fascinates me, then I start breaking it down.
What is the advice that you'd like to give these? There are a lot of young music producers who've come in. There are a lot of young singers who've come in now.
Who am I to give advice? Yaar? I'd like some advice from some younger people. I'm nobody to give advice to anybody. I'm also learning, just like everyone is.
But anything that you would like to tell them that spend your energy in doing this and not that kind of thing?
I mean, there are lots of things I want to say. I think music is 50% listening and 50% learning. If you've learned a lot of music, then please listen to some music as well, because you can learn a lot from there. If you listen to a lot of music, then learn some music as well, because you can learn a lot from just learning theory and learning some instrument. I see a lot of programmers who, would like kind of use chord changes, especially while programming and stuff like that, not to the fullest of their capabilities. I mean, even if you're doing like stuff like, let's say you're doing like, like a simple progression. It's like a C minor with a G sharp major, like a F minor. And then if I go to B flat, instead of B flat, I'm just playing B flat 11th. So, of course, these are like complicated, not so complicated, I'm just playing B flat, bass, and G sharp here. And the sound is really nice. So, the sound is nice. It's a very international. It's a very big sound. It's a very jazz sound. Playing 11s instead of just playing a B flat 7th or a pure B flat or a B flat 9th. Play a B flat 11th. Stuff like that, like small things like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet Ares. This is the most sophisticated security program ever written. You want to shake his hand? Go ahead. Give it a bite. Ares has billions of lines of code unique to him. Is it alive? That depends on your definition, Stuart. Because unlike you, he's biblically strong.
Things like that, I just put a little accidental chord here in between. Things like that. I mean, this is a very simple progression, but just adding some imagination to your changes brings a lot of color to your music. I mean, this can be a little more elaborate some other time, but so what I'm trying to say is like, if you know music, put it in your in your programming. Like, don't hold up. अरे नहीं यार वो क्लाइंट को नहीं पसंद आएगा, वो गाना बहुत हिंदी गाना है यार, उसमें कहाँ ये सब चेंजेस डालेंगे, ये एटीट्यूड से यू विल नेवर गो एनीवेयर.
सब कलाकारी एक ही गाने में दिखाना
नहीं, आई एम नॉट सेइंग एक ही गाने में बताना, बट एटलीस्ट ब्रिंग आउट व्हाट यू हैव, व्हाट यू हैव लर्नड. If you don't, throw in few things like that, you'll never be able to move anywhere. So whatever music you've learned, I'm just saying, apply it in your day-to-day life. This was such a simple progression. It's like a very, very simple. It's like a student progression, but just adding some color to that, and would just kind of make it sound interesting to this, the song. You may think, the musicians may say that, but the melody is so simple and it's so desi that there is no scope for it. Don't have that attitude. Try to throw in some color of what you know, and that desiness will suddenly become very desi cool.
On that note, saying goodbye to a cool producer, singer.
Thank you, man. I had a great time.
Thank you so much for...
I had a great time, Adi.
Sharing so much. I'm sure these 3 parts will...
3 parts of it? Oh my God.
5 बाद में करेंगे.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Adi. It's fantastic. It's always great to catch up and speak about music.